legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wait till it dies out. What team I got? Oh, the Bucks.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to.
And when couldn't you not play Madden? You was always able to play Madden.
They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
So back in them days,
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
with Lil D and them niggas.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Mickens on the return. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Brady and the Bucks now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Just shy of mid.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Brady on target there to Godwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Straight out 18.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, You could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. Steps away. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They put it right there in the kitchen. You got the onion garlic too?
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here's Lewis. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. On first down, Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
And they don't have this play.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's complete to Lewis. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. To throw is Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Yeah, you know.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Oh, what I do?
Brady knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Brady's throw there complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line, got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Packers 6.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tyler Urban on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
"30 seconds.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time.
Game clock.
And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again.
Okay, do your thing. I'm a spectator right now.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 45.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
You want to try this? You want to try this?
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half.
I should have tackled his ass. I should have tackled his ass.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot.
What a
after
play.
turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out
on
the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Down. You're only down 2, bro.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh.
Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Rodgers going to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Popular down near the goal line. Quick
nice
slant.
like that,
Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. Two of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he'll give that to Fournette, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely, great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Now Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
At their own 37-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
On the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
He's across midfield.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
It's second and
The
8.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
That's the end.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
With the handoff to
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
only a yard.
Here we go with Williams.
Yeah!
Get there. They stop him a few yards
Vamos
short
jugar,
of the line
vamos
of the
jugar.
game. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
420.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the 4th down stop has them in the driver's seat. Now we'll see if they can put points on the board to strengthen this slim lead. At the very least, they'd love to march this football out of their own territory and chew up some 4th quarter clock. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tampa Bay.
Big what? What?
Brady going to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up second down. To throw again. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
Antonio Brown.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right on 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Brady now to throw.
Oh.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
That was 3rd down.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out.
What?
Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it would have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
He's back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Got
He's
him.
going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
What happened? We got timeout.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Williams, the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Williams. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
3rd and 3.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.